Rob is here to give us an update on how the market has been performing. What happened?
David, how are you today?
I'm being so sad. I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm all right, and I can tell you're feeling
Yeah.
good. I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. You're looking bright. It's Monday.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you
at
so
least today
much.
you don't look that tired. Like,
Yeah?
you always look tired. Today, you look at least.
I look alive. Thank you. Thank
Just
you. I'll
run us
take.
through the numbers.
All right, David. Thank you so much. So, market activity this week. David, we observed that there was a bit of a slowdown in market activity this week. Starting from our O-share index, that did decline slightly by 0.16%. So we moved from 26,403 points to 26,361 points. So you basically get to see the reflection in the prices basically dipping through the O-share index. The number of trades did increase, interestingly. So we moved from 2,251 trades to, it was actually a decline, my apologies, to actually an increase to 2,517 trades, which was a significant growth in the number of trades that were undertaken of about 11.1%. However, this did not really reflect in the volume of shares traded or the turnover that we had for the week. There was a sharp decline in the volume. We only traded about 208 shares in comparison to 5 million the previous week. So this was a sharp decline, really. And also, as regards the turnover, we had an amazing week last week. Our turnover was 22,616,000. That's basically the value of shares that was traded. And this week we had a sharp decline, and we only traded 5,540,000, marking a decline of about a sharp decline of about 75%. Something that I highlighted last week was the fact that we only see trading activity in very few counters on the market. So if you note, we have 21 listed companies. However, we get to see trading activity, like in the previous week, from major contributors only 6 companies. This included Zanaco, which contributed 800,000 to the turnover. Airtel contributing 1.3 million to the turnover. AECI contributing 754,000 to the turnover, and Zambia Sugar contributing 645,000 to the turnover. So basically, these were our major players in the markets the previous week. We also got to see some price movements across counters. BATZ dropping by 0.02, closing at 14.37 kwacha. Natbrew also dropping by 0.01, closing at 2.87 kwacha. Standard Chartered Bank dropping also by 0.01, closing at 1 kwacha 97. Ngoe Zambif dropping by 0.01, closing at 2 kwacha 14 Ngoe, and declining by 0.01, closing at $0.09. We did have a few gainers, however, they were not so notable. However, yes, Zanaco was our largest gain for the week, rising by 0.51, closing at 8 kwacha. Puma rising by 0.52, closing at 3 kwacha. Pilanga rising by 0.51 kwacha, closing at 8 kwacha. CEC also by 0.22, closing at 18.7. And finally, Airtel closing at increasing marginally by 0.01. So these were basically the prices, closing prices for the major gainers and decliners for the market and the major contributors to the market. So as we have noted, slowed trading activity. However, we still get to see interest in the number of trades reflected through the number of trades. While the counters did not reflect that, however, the number of trades in the week reflected that there's still interest from the investors, and which, as my standing appeal stands every Monday, to encourage investors to explore the mobile app, to get to learn about the stock market and get investing. That's really it for the week from us.
I think it have hidden
Yeah.
sharp decline.
Exactly.
Yeah. Trying not.
Yeah.
That's how business, how the market.
Yes, it's the market really. It's dependent on investor sentiment. So on some weeks we have a pretty good week, and other weeks go as we go. We're about to get into AGM season, where the companies will be giving us their financials. The majority of the companies listed on the exchange will be giving us their financials. We will get to see how the market performs in that period when the financials are held, depending on the success or the decline in their financials. It will definitely from the market. So basically, it's a lot to do with it.
Well, Sherry, thank you so much for always coming here. Thoughts with what has been happening, on the market.
Definitely.
Before you go, I want you to do this.
Okay.
The salt salad.
I really don't know it. You only taught me about it this morning.
You're pouring
so like that.
Salt sand.
Thank you, David.
Wonderful stuff. All right. Well, for me and Sherry, of course, I'm wrapping up the program now.
Okay.
It has been such a great program. Millennium TV Group. Thank you so much for short program, but of course, at the stock market update. And basically, so thank you so much for everyone that called in. I had some callers that were called. There was giving. So thank you so much. Same time, same place. Thank you so much for joining.